we'll see what happens come 2028. But the way that I think about this is the best thing for my future is actually the best thing for the American people.
J.D. Vance.
Mm-hmm.
Is he the person you plan to ultimately support for 2028?
He's a dear friend. Yes, I mean, we adore JD, and my husband was very vocal about endorsing him. But I do have to preface this from the standpoint of we have a tendency as humans to look past.
Because this is not okay. It's not healthy. This is a mind virus. Yes, I believe in our judicial system. I do.
All right, so it looks like we've got some grift-on-grift violence happening between J.D. Vance and Erika Kirk. Apparently, J.D. is fuming right now because Erika was asked if she plans to endorse him for president in 2028, and things got, well, let's just say, awkward. Now, if you've been watching Erika for more than 5 minutes, you must have noticed that every moment of her public life feels like it's been rehearsed 3 times.
Take your time.
Literally, everything she does is super performative, down to that dry handkerchief she always carries around. Well, according to some insiders, none of this is a coincidence, or Erika being weird. It's all part of a bigger plan to make Erika the first female president in 2028. That whole trad wife aesthetic Erika leaned into while Charlie was still alive? Turns out, this was a character she was playing to build her brand and lay the groundwork for her political future. However, it looks like J.D. Vance isn't having it because he fully expected Erika to endorse him for president. But the rabbit hole goes even deeper than that. And if you watched Erika's latest interview spree on Fox News, you know what I'm talking about.
Going after the people that I love because somehow they're in on this. No.
You know, I have to say it. I've never seen you like this.
No, this is righteous anger.
Just months after Charlie Kirk was assassinated, his widow Erika has become a new MAGA star, and recently there's been a ton of viral speculation swirling around her relationship with Vice President J.D. Vance. As you know by now, these two shared this really intimate moment after Erika introduced him at a Turning Point USA event, and when Erika finally addressed that moment, she only made things even weirder.
I hug is
yes,
like,
you're an intense hugger.
Whoever
awesome.
is like hating on a hug needs a hug themselves. I will give you a free hug anytime you want a hug. My love language is touch, if you will. But seriously, that hug. So I will give you a play-by-play. Walking. They just played the emotional video. I'm walking over. He's walking over. I'm starting to cry. He says he's so proud of you, and I say God bless you, and I touch the back of his head. Anyone who I've hugged that I have touched the back of your head when I hug you, I always say God bless you. That's just me. If you want to take that out of context, go right ahead. Again, that to me shows that you need a hug more than anyone else. So if anyone...
They were acting like you touched the back of his ass.
I feel like I wouldn't get as much hate if I did that. But no, seriously, so now when I go and hug people, I'll bring them back in and be like, I obviously didn't give you the right hug. Like, let me touch that.
Then, just this week, things got even messier. At the Deal Book Summit in New York, Erika was asked if she plans to endorse J.D. Vance for president in 2028, and her response was a total sidestep. She didn't really answer the question directly. Instead, she said that Charlie worked so hard for President Trump in the last election that they're just gonna appreciate that for now.
J.D. Vance.
Mm-hmm.
Is he the person you plan to ultimately support for 2028?
He's a dear friend. My husband and him were very good friends. I think you remember when he supported him for Senate, and they had a great time doing that race together, and he supported JD for that. I do have to say, yes, I mean, we adore JD, and my husband was very vocal about endorsing him, but I do have to preface this from the standpoint of we have a tendency as humans to look past. We have very short attention spans and very short memories. I would ask that we enjoy the fact that, and maybe you don't, but I will enjoy the fact that my husband worked so hard for this past election, and I think it would behoove us to appreciate that hard work and enjoy the fact that we do have a president in office that we voted for.
Something was definitely off about Erika's response, and reactions came in fast. And most folks are convinced that Erika's non-answer is actually a clue about her own 2028 ambitions. Could it be that Erika's playing the long game, keeping her cards close to her chest? Or is she already planning her own presidential run? See, after that awkward hug between Erika and JD, a lot of people immediately started speculating that JD was soft launching his divorce and prepping to make Erika his first lady when he runs in 2028. But now it looks like Erika, or maybe her handlers, have something else in mind, and they're getting ready for Erika herself to run. One user on X said, "I believe they are grooming us to accept Erika Kirk as the first female president." And another person wrote, "He was probably killed to usher in Erika as the first female president in the next 10 years. She has deep, long-running ties to Trump and the current presidential administration. There has been a push for a female president ever since Obama became the first black president. Republicans know it's going to happen eventually and want to secure that spot in advance since they nearly lost it to Hillary in 2016. Now seriously, think about it. Why are they pushing Erika Kirk so hard on us? She's a podcaster's wife, not a politician, and yet somehow she's always being asked questions like she's already running for office. What's going on here? Just this past weekend, Erika hosted a $10,000 a plate black tie gala at Mar-a-Lago. You know, just like any typical grieving widow would, right? The Republican establishment seems to be shoving Erika in our faces, and she has already started dressing up as a politician. But it gets weirder. Check out her latest appearance on Fox and Friends, where she randomly started speaking Hebrew. It's like they really want to convince everyone that Charlie didn't change his stance before his assassination.
He would walk through the door, drop his bags, Daddy's home, take his phone Friday night, Shabbat Shalom, throw it in the junk drawer, and it was just all us.
And Jewish donors, they have a lot of explaining to do, a lot of decoupling to do.
And then another thing that's bizarre is the way they're now trying to sell Erika as some relatable multimillionaire.
What really just hits me hard is when I'm in the grocery store and I see his hot sauce. I want to buy it.
Are we really supposed to believe that Erika Kirk is doing the everyday mom thing, like going to the grocery store? Please. This woman was busy hosting a high-profile party just this past weekend. Then she was on Fox News yesterday, and guess what? She's back on Fox News again just days later. When exactly does she find the time to be with her kids and go grocery shopping? This week alone, she's done several interviews to promote Charlie's book, but honestly, it's starting to look a lot more like she's promoting herself.
He did not just write this book, he lived it. So when you feel something so deeply and you've experienced it and you lived it, you want to be able to tell other people, look, this will change your life. I know it might sound simple, but sometimes the best answers are the most simple ones.
In the 66 business days since Charlie's death, Erika has made over 17 public appearances, and that's not even counting the travel time between them. So seriously, how does she find time to balance all this when her youngest child isn't even 2 years old yet? And as for her husband's assistants, Erika has fully bought into the official narrative, and now she wants everyone to stop asking questions. Despite all the inconsistencies in the story, Erika is out here saying that anyone who questions the FBI version of events has a mind virus.
This is not okay. It's not healthy. This is a mind virus.
But hold up, why is Erika more pissed off at the people demanding transparency and justice than she is at the actual shooter? When it comes to the guy who allegedly took her husband's life, she immediately forgave him. So how does that work? How is she more upset at people just trying to find the truth about what happened to Charlie than she is at the actual perpetrator? Any reasonable person would question this behavior. And if Erika keeps doubling down on this, TPUSA is going to have some serious issues. Attacking the people who are just asking for justice for Charlie is not a good look at all. So is Erika Kirk, the CEO of TPUSA, a grieving widow? Or is she really the new presidential candidate being shoved by the mainstream media? The answer is still up in the air, but one thing's for sure, things aren't adding up. And if you think any of this is normal, well, you're not paying attention.